Hello friends, namaste. This is the 10th day of our St. Jude challenge. So we are raising money for St. Jude's Research Hospital for Children to fight childhood cancer. The link is under the video, so please donate if you can. Even a little bit helps, every little bit helps. Today I'm outside, so you may hear the birds. You may also hear lawnmowers and airplanes, or maybe dogs barking. That's part of it. That's the package. So today I would like us to practice a series developed by Dr. Loren Fishman, and this is a series for bone health. All those postures we are holding for about 30-40 seconds, and they can be done in different ways. They can be done in a classical way, or they may be done with modifications, with different props, with a chair, with a block or a belt. I'm going to do this way I'm practicing every day, and the only prop I will use today is a belt. But in the future, I'm also going to present the postures in a way that can be done with modifications. So let's start with chanting Om 3 times. You can join me if that feels comfortable for you. Take a breath. So let's start with the tree pose. The tree pose will start on the right leg. So bring your full body weight on the right foot. And look at something in front of you that's not moving that will help you to keep balance. You can also hold to a chair or a wall. And the left foot can go either to the calf or to the thigh. I'm going to do it on the side, pressing my foot to the thigh and the thigh to the foot. And when I feel my balance steady, I'm lifting my arms all the way up, elongating my spine, stretching the arms. Relaxing the shoulders. Staying here for about 30-40 seconds, whatever works. Strengthening the femur, strengthening the neck of the femur by putting continuous pressure on the bone. Breathing. And as I said, we hold those postures for about 30-40 seconds, and it's good to do them every day if we want them to work. And release. Switch sides. I'm shaking the right leg a little bit. Moving my body weight on the left one, looking at something that's not moving. And then again, the leg can go either on a calf or I'm bringing it on my thigh. Elongating the spine. And whenever ready, whenever you feel the balance steady, you can lift your arms all the way up. Imagine that you want to touch the sky and press your foot into the ground as if you wanted to make a mark. Elongating the spine, breathing. Pressing the thigh into the foot into the thigh. And letting go. Beautiful. My extra challenge are mosquitoes today. So that'll be interesting. Separating my feet for a triangle, so about 3 foot distance. Turning my right foot to the right, left foot goes either slightly in or forward. I'm elongating my spine, stretching my arms, relaxing the shoulders, and with the spine long, Inhale, I'm bringing my right arm down, opening the chest, elongating the spine even more, stretching that right arm up so I don't round my back, the left arm up so I'm not rounding my back. The left hip goes slightly back, opening the chest, holding this posture for about 30 seconds. Keep breathing, opening, pressing both feet to the floor. See how low you can go without bending the back too much. And inhale, come up and release. Switching to the other side, turning your left foot to the left, right foot kind of in or forward. Bringing arms to sides, stretching them really to sides, elongating the spine. Next exhalation, bringing my left arm down, opening the chest, elongating the spine, bringing my right hip back, left hip forward. Staying here a little bit, breathing. And after about 30, 40 seconds, letting go and relaxing. So now it's time for the warrior two, staying with feet wide apart. For warrior two, we go a little bit wider. Left foot turns forward, or maybe even slightly in. The right one goes to side. The idea is to bring the knee down, bring the thigh down, making sure that the knee doesn't go in front of the ankle. So it's either over the ankle or slightly behind it. Outside of my left foot, pressing to the floor. So the little toe of my left foot is pressing to the floor. I'm going as low as I can, bringing my arms to sides, turning my head to the right. Keep breathing. The idea is to stretch the arms to sides, keeping the torso more or less in the center, pressing both feet equally to the floor. And holding for 30, 40 seconds here. By pressing both feet to the floor, we won't hang in our hips, in our joints. Inhale, come up. Switching to the other side. Beautiful. Whenever ready, pressing outside of the right foot to the floor, checking what's going on. Look, my knee goes in front of the ankle. What I need to do is inch my foot forward. Remembering to press the outside of the foot, otherwise my knee bends. Turning the knee slightly up, going low, arms to side, bringing my torso to the center. Looking to the left this time, both feet pressing equally to the floor. By pressing both feet to the floor, I'm taking the weight from my joints, from my hip joints. So joints shouldn't be stretched. We are stretching the muscles. You should feel a stretch in the belly of the muscle. That's the center of the muscle, not the joints. If you are having your stretch in your joints, that means you have to move your body in a way that the stretch is not there anymore. Inhale, come up and release. We'll move to the side angle pose now. This is very similar to the warrior two. That's why we're staying in a stretch. Again, it's possible to do this pose with a chair, with a block, different variations. I'm just going to do it the way I'm doing every day. Bringing my left foot forward or maybe even slightly in so that my outside of my foot is pressing to the ground. Coming down, bending the knee, making sure the knee doesn't go in front of the ankle. Bending my elbow and will press it to my thigh. The thigh is pressing to the elbow, so elbow is bent. Bringing arm over the head, opening the chest, pressing outside of my foot, and really putting a lot of effort in pressing that elbow into the thigh and thigh back to the elbow. By pressing outside of my left foot to the ground, I'm lifting the arch a little bit. Keep breathing, coming as low as you can. Holding the posture for a little bit longer, maybe a breath or two. Inhale, come up, and release. Going to move to the other side with the side angle pose. Finding your breath, I'm finding my breath. Bending the left knee, making sure that the knee doesn't go in front of the ankle. Look what's happening with my outside of the foot, making sure I'm pressing it and twisting my knee slightly up. Oh, that's beautiful. And then I'm bending the left elbow, pressing it against that thigh, the knee, and the leg is pressing against the arm. The right arm is stretching over, so it's parallel to the side of my head, opening that hip a little bit, staying here for about 30 seconds. So that will be about like 5 breaths or so. Pressing both feet to the floor. Inhale, release, come back. Beautiful. Have one more standing posture. Roll the shoulder a little bit. Move your body, that feels good. Perfect. The last standing posture in this series is twisted triangle. So we're separating the feet about 3 feet apart or so. Okay. And the left foot turns to the left, right is forward or slightly in. And I'm twisting my body so that my right arm goes down. The left one goes up. I'm scissoring my thighs here. Lifting the left arm up. The knees are straight. I'm looking up if my balance allows me. If not, I'm looking forward. Holding this. Breathing. And then release. Coming back to the center. And then moving to the other side. So maybe I'll start looking back. So this way my face can be the front, maybe not. I'll do it. So this time my right foot turns to the right. My arms go to sides. And then I'm twisting my torso and bringing my left arm down this time. Doing it so you can see it from this side as well. Pressing both feet to the floor, stretching, opening the chest. And by having my left hand on the ground, I'm pressing a little bit and twisting my torso so the right arm can come open the chest. I look up if my balance allows me. If not, I look forward, whatever works. Holding this posture, scissoring my thighs. Look how big difference that makes. And then letting go. Shaking my legs. And I'm going down to the ground. Trying to come down without rounding my back. Coming knee by knee. Perfect. The first posture on the ground is the locust pose. So I'm going to lie down on my abdomen. And again, there are different versions of this posture. I'm going to do it the way I'm practicing. So I'm bringing the whole body down. Clasping my fingers behind my back. Stretching my feet. As I inhale, I lift the chest, I lift the arms, and I lift my feet up. Keep breathing here. Stay here for a moment. Just a few breaths. That count about 30, 40 seconds. It's a variation of a locust pose, strengthening the back, building strength in the bones as well, not only the muscles, and building bone density. Coming down, release. And we'll turn to the back for the bridge pose. In the bridge, we're trying not to roll the back up, but imagine that your spine is just one piece. Feet under your knees, arms along the body. As you inhale, you lift your hips up. Bring your body weight on the shoulders. You can just press your feet to the ground, or if that feels comfortable, you can clasp your hands and lift your hips even higher. Trying to keep the knees over the ankles, pressing both feet equally to the floor. Shoulders, breathe. Pressing your feet to the floor as if you wanted to move them forward. Pressing them up, down, and forward without moving. Keep breathing through your nose if that's possible. And exhale, lower your hips down. Relax for a moment. And then turn to the side, to the fetal position. Lifting yourself up. We're going to practice the half spinal twist. At first, we're going to Marichyasana. So it's bending your right knee. You're both stretching the right foot nicely, elongating the back, elongating the back. Bring your right hand behind you. Hug your knee really tightly to the chest. Perfect, then you can stay here, or you can bring your arm over the knee if that works for you, and clasp the hands. Sitting tall, breathing. And this is the classical version. So remember that you can always support yourself here and keep your hand on the knee. And we'll switch sides. hugging the other knee. So really bring it close to your chest. Hug it tightly, bringing the other hand behind you. When you rotate your hand, that will allow to twist the chest a little bit. And again, you can either stay here, or if your body allows, bringing the arm over the knee and finding your wrist behind you. Breathing, sitting tall. Twisting. Or just holding your arm, sitting tall this way. And nice. Beautiful. So the next posture is half spinal twist. So this was Marichyasana. Now Ardha Matsyendrasana, half spinal twist. Start with sitting, bringing the hips to the right, feet to the left, bringing my left foot forward, over the knee, trying to keep my both hips on the ground. Then my left hand goes behind me. The right arm goes up and elongating my spine. Then I can bend my elbow and press from the side. It looks like that. I'm pressing my hand against the thigh. Or again, if I want to go for the classical way to do it, I can bring my hand behind. Sorry. Air quality in New York is still not the best. I have a little bit of a dry throat. Staying here for a little bit longer, pressing the hand against the knee, trying to keep both buttocks on the floor. Breathing. And exhale, release. Going to do it on the other side. So this time, sitting to the left, bringing my right foot over, making sure that my buttocks are down on the floor. If they are not, I want to keep that line long and just practice Marichyasana instead. Bringing my arm back up and twisting my arm. So I can use my hands to pull, or I can lift the arm and elbow goes on the other side. Some of us will have difficulties to move this elbow over to the knee. What helps is rotating this arm will bring the chest a little bit more to the right, and this way we'll be able to bring the elbow on this side. So staying here or practicing any variation of this, I found variation, as long as we are not rounding the back too much. So can do the bound variation, as long as it doesn't spoil the integrity of the posture and the way you keep your spine in it. So holding it for a moment. And nice. Beautiful. So there are two more postures as we lie on the back, stretching the left leg out, flexing the foot. I'm bending the knee. So my spine doesn't feel flexible enough to do it with just with arms. If your arms, if your hip flexors are stretched enough and flexible enough, you can do it with your arms. Mine are not, so I'm using the belt, pressing my left leg to the ground, and I'm putting the belt just over the mound of my foot and pressing nicely, keeping both shoulders on the ground, holding this posture also for about 30 seconds. Breathing, pulling nicely. Working especially on the neck of the femur, feeling strength there. And after the 30 seconds, my leg is up, the knee is straight, the other leg is long. I'm going to the second part of this posture, bringing the belt into one hand, and also just do it with your fingers. And then I'm bringing the leg to the side, trying to keep my left hip on the ground. So my left hip is on the ground, stretching my right leg to the side, keeping both shoulders on the ground, keeping both hips on the ground if that's possible. Breathing here a few times again, 30, 40 seconds. And then inhaling and lifting the leg up, bend the knee, and bend the other knee. So I'm not rounding my back to reach to my foot. I'm bringing my thigh close so that I don't have to round my back. Again, lifting the leg up. My right leg is stretched and foot is flexed. Here I'm bringing the leg to the center. For those who can pull them more, please go for that. My leg doesn't go there. The back of my leg today is pretty tight. Both shoulders relax on the ground, the knee straight. I'm pulling down and slightly towards myself. If my breath becomes too fast, that means I'm overdoing it. So making sure that that the breath is even, nice. After about 30 seconds, I'm moving this belt to just one arm. And do I have enough space? I don't. I'm going to move a little bit on my yoga mat. And then touching the leg to the side. Trying to keep my right hip on the ground. It probably won't stay there. Keep breathing. Pulling the leg a little bit, pulling the belt. For those who have this ability to not use the belt, but keep making a hook with their fingers on the big toe, go for that. Trying to keep the knee straight. Inhaling up. And then the knee, let go of the belt. And since today it took us a little moment to do those exercises, let's just do a very quick relaxation, separating your feet, palms slightly away from the body. Just notice your breath. Relaxing the legs. Relaxing your hips. Relaxing your whole upper body, your back, arms. Relaxing your face. Notice how the body feels. What is present at the moment, physically, mentally, and emotionally. And stay here as long as it feels comfortable. Enjoying your relaxation. Or can gently bend the knees, move to the side, trying not to bend your back, not to round your back, pressing through your head, sitting in a cross-legged position, getting ready to honor the class, honor your practice, honoring the wisdom of your body. Bring your hands together in front of the heart. Now into your own heart, your inner teacher. The light in me honors the same light in you. Namaste. So I hope you enjoyed the practice today and learn a little bit about building strength in your bones. Again, this video is part of fundraiser for St. Jude's Research Hospital for Children to fight childhood cancer. There is a link under the video. You can donate there. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell so that you know when the next videos are uploaded. Thank you so very much for your support. Enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.